Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to share a piece with you entitled Compromise. It was something that I wrote in August last year. And I think many of us know what the word compromise means. But I'll quickly read one of the dictionary definitions. So, one of them is an agreement or settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. Another description is the expedient acceptance of standards that are lower than is desirable. And so, with that introduction, I'd like to share this piece with you, and I hope that it's thought provoking. And sometimes the enemy is so sneaky; he doesn't always show up in the big obvious, big hairy things. He's quite insidious. That it's in the small things that we can brush aside as nothing. And next thing we know, we down a road that's hard to backtrack. So here goes. The devil usually doesn't get us with one massive compromise where we see his tactics from a mile away, but a series of small, little compromises. Chipping away at our resolve, chipping away at the covenant of promise that we made to or with God, chipping away at the decision we made to change our mind about the way we want to live, chipping away at our love and fear of God. So before we fool ourselves and the enemy deceives us that it's just this one small thing or that small thing, before you know it, it's a series of small things that become a massive thing that cannot be overlooked anymore. And we wonder how we got there. But the road to the destination wasn't overnight. It was just a consistent flow of little compromises. When we say yes to the devil, we say no to God. We cannot serve two masters. The Bible is clear. We will hate the one and love the other. Jesus says simply, if you love me, obey my commandments. Temptation will come, but God will give us a way out if we let him. Instead of compromising, conceding, giving in to something that God doesn't desire for us, that may harm us, let's rather hold fast to his promises, hold fast to his principles and godly standards set for our good, hold fast to his way and direction and walk in it, not looking to the right or to the left, but to the author and finisher of our faith. He will never forsake the righteous. We are only able to live righteous lives by his empowering grace. He works in us both to will and to do for his good pleasure, the word says. So when the enemy knocks on the door to offer one small compromise, just know that there is more where that came from. Don't even open the door slightly, because he brings his friends with him. And in the long haul, they are not the kind of company you want to keep. Unwanted guests. So when he whispers, just this one little thing, nobody will know. God knows. Tell him you are not buying, and your salvation is not up for sale. Declare boldly, sold out for Christ. Amen.